Okay, I know what you're thinking. Yes, it's Tuesday. It's definitely not a Monday, but Monday yesterday was Memorial Day. And I mean, come on, who wasn't at a cookout? Because I was. All right, hey everybody, we are back for another episode of Megan's Music Mondays. But as I said, it's totally a Music Tuesday. That kind of rings. Totally Tuesday. Anyway, it's Tuesday, but we're still gonna share some good music. So as I said, let's get started. I am going to first talk about Teyana Taylor's new song featuring the Migos because she kind of just dropped it out of nowhere yesterday. Okay, so Teyana Taylor's video for her song Drippin', I just watched it and I don't know how I really feel about the song. The video itself is very simple. It's her kind of moving around intricately in different body paint, and it looks like chocolate syrup is dripping off of her. So it's just her and models, and they're in the nude in body paint, and she's singing, and then the Migos are in there and they're rapping with some body paint on their face. But it's, like I said, very simple. And the thing about the song is she kind of reminds me of Janet Jackson in the way that she sings. She doesn't sound anything like her, but you know when Janet Jackson's singing, you don't really hear what she's saying. Like, you can't catch all the words. It just kind of harmonizes well. Do y'all know what I mean? Because like when you're singing a Janet Jackson song, you're like, you're singing some of it and then you're like, no, 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 the rest of it, because you really don't know what the woman is saying. And that's how I feel about Teyana Taylor. So I'm just like, what is she? I was just trying to figure out what she was saying half the time when it was her part. And I mean, she sounded nice, but I really do feel like the Migos made the song. They sound way better on the beat, and I really do like the beat. They sound way better flowing on the beat than what she did. So, I mean, I don't think it's a horrible song, but I don't feel like it's a hit for her either. And I feel like that's kind of Teyana Taylor. She makes good music. Her voice sounds amazing, but she's never had a really big hit on her own yet. So that's just what it is. That's Drippin'. The next song that I'm really feeling is the new song by Amine. I don't know how to say his name. The guy who sings Caroline. He has finally came out with a new song, and it's with Kalani, and it's called Heebie Jeebies. The song opens up with the piano, and it has a nice little melody, and then you hear his voice and you hear Kalani's, and they both mix very well. They're a very good duo, and the chorus is going to get stuck in your head, which you all know those are the things I look for. So I mean, it was a really nice second single for him, I think, because we all know how big Caroline blew up, but surprisingly, he's not going to be a one-hit wonder. I don't feel like this song with Kalani is very good. I just don't think a lot of people have heard it yet. So go listen to it. Heebie Jeebies. It's very cute. It's like a little love track. And yeah. Next single that I want to mention that I absolutely have fallen in love with, which was no surprise to me because I absolutely love the artist, is called Tyrant by Callie. I don't know how to say her last name. Uchis, U-C-H-I-S. Don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, but Callie Uchis featuring Jorja Smith. Oh my goodness, guys. If you have not heard it yet, you need to go listen to it. Callie, if you haven't heard from her yet, is a Colombian singer from DC, and I think she's from the DC area, I believe. But anyway, the woman's voice is incredible. She gives me like that old timey feel like Amy Winehouse did when she sings. It's so sultry, and you feel like you're in like a room by yourself with her, and she's just serenading you. Every time this woman opens up her mouth, it's just, whew, it's wonderful. So like I was saying, since she is from Colombia, she's always throwing in some Spanish in her music, and it just goes so well with every single one of her songs. This Tyrant song is no different. She starts it off by giving you a bunch of oohs, and it sounds tropical, and you just feel like you should be laying out on the beach with a drink in your hand while you're listening to this song. But I absolutely love it. The girl who is featured on here, Jorja, her voice is amazing as well. I'm gonna have to look her up because I'm sure she's got a bunch of good songs herself. But I'm really happy that Callie decided to feature her on this song because both of their voices blend really well together. And this song it's a hit, per usual. There's not a Callie song that I don't like. So yeah, go listen to Tyrant. If you haven't heard any of her other music before, I suggest you go listen to her EP that she put out about 2 years ago called Por Vida. And I found it on SoundCloud, so I'm sure it's everywhere now. But she has an amazing EP, go listen to that as well. And other hits, she's also featured on a whole bunch of other people's music like Gold Link. She works with Odd Future a lot, so you can find her on the Internet's album and songs, and you can find her on Steve Lacy's stuff. She works a lot with him, as well as Tyler the Creator. She was on his album, Cherry Bomb. So yes, go find her, listen to her, and fall in love because this woman is amazing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Like that, I sing that all day, every day because it gets stuck in my head from the Tyrant song. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, and did I mention she is gorgeous? Oh my God, the woman is beautiful. Go follow her Instagram. Oh, I also listened to Gucci Mane's Droptopwop, and I am such a Gucci fan, but I was not impressed with this album. He needs to drop Metro Boomin, get back with Zaytoven, because I don't feel like Metro Boomin's beats gelled well with Gucci Mane's voice. I'm so used to hearing Gucci Mane on Zaytoven's beats and Future on a Metro Boomin. It wasn't, the whole album sounded the same. Every beat was just like, didn't I just listen to this song? I wasn't feeling it. The only song I like on Droptopwop is Helpless. Helpless, I'm so helpless. So yeah, I mean, yeah, not a fan of this one at all. Last but not least, talking about albums that sound the same, Bryson Tiller's new album, True to Self. Guys, I don't know. So here's the thing about Bryson Tiller. I like his music, but he's not a strong singer, and he's also not a strong rapper. So when you're listening to him, it's like, yeah, I can vibe to this, but I'm not gonna run back to listen to this album. And once again, as I said about Gucci Mane's album, all of these tracks on Bryson Tiller's album sound like the other tracks. You've got 19 tracks that sound alike, in my opinion, and it's just too much. And I feel like the whole album out of 19 songs is really slow, and I feel like you gotta be listening to this album at night when you're driving around, or you're just laying down, or you're just trying to be in your feelings, because there's no other way that I would go running back to listening to this album unless I'm trying to be in my feelings or something. There wasn't even a song that really stuck out to me on this album. The only one that I really fell in love with was Run Me Dry, and that was because it was upbeat and it was cute. The chorus, it actually had a chorus that was catchy, and I was like, yay, Bryson. But other than that, like 19 songs that all sound the same. It's so uncalled for. All right guys, and as I'm editing this right now, I forgot to mention something that I really wanted to, and that is Bryson Tiller has a very bad problem while he's trying to rap with rhyming nigga with nigga, and I can't stand it because you're listening to his songs and it's nothing but nigga this, blah 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 blah, nigga this, nigga nigga, nigga 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 nigga, and it's too many niggas and I can't take it. So that's another problem I have with him. Ooh, and while I'm at it, hold on. I found another song that I really like while I was in the car, and it is by Nick Jonas, Anne Marie and Mike Posner, and it's called Remember I Told You. It is such a good song. I like it a lot. I'm already, the whole way I was driving home from work today, I was killing it on repeat. And I love me some Mike Posner. That man can get his little rap game on. But the girl Anne Marie, I don't know who she is, but I like her voice. And of course, Nick Jonas can sing his ass off. So Remember I Told You is a good one, but it's got a really good up-tempo house beat, and so it's like a cute little love song, but it's jamming. You're moving around and you're like, yes, remember I told you I need you. Remember the spot that was there. Anyway, it's super good. Like it, go check it out. That's it for right now. Just little things as I'm editing, so back to the video. And what was cute about the Running Me Dry song is I feel like he actually sings pretty well on this one. And like I said, it's an upbeat song. It's kind of got that island vibe to it. And he's like, drop it down, pick it up, up, swing it around, drop it down, Like, it's cute. I can see it being played in the club. I can see people doing choreography to it. And it can get stuck in your head, and it's a good one. The rest of them, like I said, yeah, just slow. I think the only song on here slow wise that I actually did like was Don't Get Too High. But other than that, I feel like the album kind of just blends so much together that there's not really a specific hit on here that really sticks out to me, and that's like my favorite, because they all sound the same. And I'm gonna keep saying this, that the album sounds the same for the majority of the album. It's not a bad album, it's just not a great one either. So, but hey, I saw he's going on tour, and he's going on tour with her and Metro Boomin. So, I mean, I'm not running to go see him in concert, but I definitely want to see her because I love her as an artist. So, I know I'm not gonna go see him, but I would have loved to see her. Anyways, all right guys, that wraps up this episode of Megan's Music Mondays. Even though it was Megan's Music Tuesdays or whatever days, you still got some music. I was still able to talk to y'all, and hopefully you have some music to share with me. Comment below if you disagree with any of my thoughts, or if you have other music that you want me to listen to. Also, if you like this video and you agree with what I had to say, give me a thumbs up. And always, please subscribe so that you can see more Music Mondays and more vlogs and more fun videos and all that good stuff. So, subscribe below, and I will catch y'all next time. Bye.